but we have to glorify it also. Of course, it's not easy to get everything in once, but by the mercy of Gurudev and Vaishnava we can hear some glories. Srila Vrindavan Das Thakur is definitely not ordinary human beings. And Srila Prabhupada, when he wrote in commentary on Chaitanya Bhagavata, he wrote in such manner to explain really, how to say, deep mood of Vrindavan Das Thakur. What is his deep mood? Srila Vrindavan Das Thakur, he appeared in Gaura Lila to write all these nectarian pastimes of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, to give, how to say, in the future generation, like Srila Vyasadeva, he wrote Srimad Bhagavatam. He put in the form, like scriptural form, Srimad Bhagavatam. So same Vyasadeva appeared in the Gaura Lila to put this Lila in scriptural form and give nectar of realization inside. So Vrindavan Das Thakur, he is direct disciple of Sri Nityananda Prabhu. So Nityananda is Guru Tattva. So Vrindavan Das Thakur, he directly came from this source, from Baladev Tattva, from Guru Tattva, Nityananda Tattva. He got direct initiation and he got blessing of Nityananda to write all these pastimes of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Right? Yesterday we spoke also in one scripture is also described like Sanjaya, he was in Hastinapura. Hastinapura was not so close to Kurukshetra, but same time he could see this lila on Kurukshetra. He, by divine vision, what he got vision, blessing of Vyasadeva, he could see what is going on the Kurukshetra, although he was in Hastinapura. And he spoke to Dhritarashtra word by word what happened on the Kurukshetra, and we came to know Bhagavad Gita as that, because everything was, how to say, evident. And we have to know that this transcendental vision also is present in the acharyas, like Bhaktivinoda Thakur, Vrindavan Das Thakur. So all Srila Krishna Das Kaviraj Goswami, they are writing by the divine vision. And they have full realization of that. They are witnessing this. So Vrindavan Das Thakur, he is actually appear just like when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu took sannyas, Vrindavan Das Thakur appeared from the womb of Mother Narayani Devi. So he was blessed actually to hear directly from Nityananda Prabhu and directly from this his guru all Leelas, and he was able to write everything for next generation. And that time also many Vacharya was present at that time. So by the blessing of all of them, and he wrote this. So I will read some part, and some part we will discuss. Sorry. So we have to understand also, Guru Maharaj, he told, whoever will go to read Chaitanya Bhagavata, and also instruction of Srila Bhakti Siddhanta, Srila Prabhupada. Firstly, you go through Chaitanya Bhagavata, then you go to Chaitanya Charitamrita. So Guru Maharaj, he told, please read. And he gives strict order also to translate Chaitanya Bhagavata in different languages, also in Croatian language. Is there Chaitanya Bhagavata? Then told, even heart of demons will melt when they will go to hear and read Chaitanya Bhagavata. Because Srila Vrindavan Das Thakur, he put so much blessings inside. Without the blessing of such great devotee, how we can understand anything? It is impossible. But he put so much blessing inside that even fallen soul in Kali Yuga, by the help of him, could relish some taste of Chaitanya Bhagavata. So Chaitanya Bhagavata, Guru Maharaj said, this is nectar. This is pure condensed nectar. And he told everyone, firstly, you read Chaitanya Bhagavata. Your heart will be melted, your consciousness will be purified, everything will be purified. So you will get more taste for bhajan. You will get more taste for sadhana there. So let's hear what is spoken. Vedavyaso ye eva sid daso vrindavanodhuna sakyaya kushmapidaha karyatastam samvisahat. Vedavyas became Vrindavan Das Thakur. Krishna's friend Kushmapida also entered into him for special purpose. It was written by Gaura Ganodesha Dipika. Vedavyas described Krishna Lila in the Srimad Bhagavatam. Non-different from Vyasa, Vrindavan Das described Mahaprabhu's Lila in his Chaitanya Bhagavatam. His book was first called Chaitanya Mangala, but when Lochan Das gave the same name to his biography of the Lord, it was changed to Chaitanya Bhagavata. So you see, now is clear why is called Chaitanya Bhagavata and why is called Chaitanya Mangala. Mangala means auspiciousness, very auspicious. So those who will hear glories of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is bring all auspiciousness. So Lochan Das Thakur, he wrote also Chaitanya Mangala by his transcendental vision. Shri Krishna Das Kaviraj Goswami, he wrote Chaitanya Charitamrita. Shri Vrindavan Das Thakur, he wrote Chaitanya Bhagavata. Originally was also Chaitanya Mangala, but the devotees knew it, his own origin. Who is he? Vyasadeva. Like Vyasadeva, he wrote Bhagavata, then become this Chaitanya Mangala, become Chaitanya Bhagavata. Because same scripture, same author, this Vyasadeva, he appeared in Kali Yuga to glorify Krishna, who is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in the form, of devotee. So, Chaitanya Bhagavata got name because of Vedavyas. So, it's good to understand that. Vrindavan Das was born on the Krishna Dvadashi of the month of Vaisak in 1429 of the Shaka era, or 1507 in Western calendar. Some say he was born in Mamgachi in the Navadvip area. Others say his birthplace was in Kumarahat. His father was Vaikuntanath Vipra, who originally came from Silhed or Silhed. His mother Narayani Devi. Narayani was the daughter of Srivas Pandit's elder brother, Sri Nalin Pandit. Kavi Karnapura has also mentioned her name in Gaura Ganodesha Dipika. Ambikaya svasayasin namna Srila Kilimbika Krishna uchishtam param bhujana seyam narayani mata. Kilimbika, who was used to eat Krishna remnants, was the younger sister of Krishna's nurse Ambika, Shiva's wife Malini. In Mahaprabhu's Lila, she became Narayani. So if you read this, Krishna Lila is there. Krishna had many, how to say, servants who give him milk. And he used to take also milk from Ambika, is there. So her younger sister, Kilimbika, also was there, and she would use to take remnants, whatever was after Krishna. So when Krishna took something, and she used to take. So same, she appeared in Gaura Lila. But you see, it doesn't mean that they always become brother and sister or two sisters. Ambika become Malini Devi, and Kilimbika become small Narayani. But same, she take eternally prasad from Krishna. Eternally. There is no break. So different lila, different pastime, but she is always taking originally in Krishna lila, she performing same pastime. So let's see, maybe we'll hear spoken. Narayani also achieved fame because she received Gaura Sundara's mercy when he gave her his remnants. When that Lord displayed his divine form in the Mahaprakash in Shiva Sangan, Narayani was only a small child of 4 years, but the Lord made her intoxicated with the ecstatic ecstasy of prema. Whether born in Mamgachi or in Kumarahat, Vrindavan Das later lived in the village of Dhenuria, within the Matreshwara Burdwan district. Thus, Dhenuria is considered to be his Shripad, means where he was staying. He spent some of his childhood with his mother in Mamagachi, at the home of his maternal grandparents, where Narayani was married. Vrindavan Das Thakur, Gaur-Nitai deities are still worshipped at that Mamgachi home. When his father died, he and his mother moved to Shriva's house, where he received Mahaprabhu's special blessing. So there in different lilas is explained how Chaitanya Mahaprabhu give to Narayani his remnants, his Mahaprasad. And some acharyas say that she was always very close to Mahaprabhu. When Mahaprabhu will come in Shiva's house, she was always coming close to him. And she always asking him, give me something, give me something. Then Mahaprabhu gives some prasad to her. And in one day he gave her prasad and he told, Narayani, chant divine name. And she became intoxicated. I have heard in Chaitanya Saraswati Madhava spoke about that. She became intoxicated. She became like mad. She was calling in ecstasy name of Krishna, full. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was actually enjoying this, to see how one soul is intoxicated. And 2008, I was also with Chaitanya Mat, original Mat of Bhakti Siddhanta, with Niskinchan Maharaj. We went to Parikrama with their own Mat. And it was Gaur Purnima, and it was Gaura Mandala Parikrama, but we made only with them Navadvip Dham Parikrama, means Mayapur Navadvip Dham Parikrama. So that time Srila Yati Maharaj was still present, Acharya of Mat. And Niskinchan Maharaj asked him, especially he asked, here is one Western boy, can he join us? Because there are no Western devotees in this mission. So full parikrama, many hundreds and hundreds devotees. I was only one with white skin. All Indians was there. And we went to house of Vrindavan Das Thakur. We went to place where still deities are there, Gornitai, very beautiful deities. I think Lord Jagannath is also there, and long time ago I couldn't see. But very, very beautiful place. And one nice things happened there, really. So I didn't know that during the parikrama, when is parikrama going, prasad should be, organized by pilgrimages. There was not distribution like for all. So all individually they arrange prasad for themselves. And sannyasis and brahmacharis, they were served separately somewhere. But I don't want to disturb all of them, and prasad time came. Many, all went somewhere to take prasad. I realized actually it is time I didn't have nothing. Then I told, I will fast, no problem. And we was in the Vrindavan Das Thakur place. So I went on the roof of this building. So there is beautiful temple, small place, nice village there. And I went on the roof and I was chanting there, So I saw from roof all, taking prasad, groups there, many groups taking prasad. And I was there and I saw, okay, next day I will bring with me something. Then suddenly 4 or 5 boys came. All are maybe 10, 11, 12 years old, small boys. 4 or 5 of them came and they saw me on the roof and not say anything, just was silent, and they seated on one place and took some bag and take 6 plates, these leaves, and they put around 6 plates and serving, some prasad what they brought. And I was watching, I was counting, there are 5, Then they silent, not speak anything, just silently they are distributing all these plates. Then they sit to it and they told me like this, sit, you also sit with us, Then I sit with them, all boys, these children, this small child, I sit with them and they share everything equally to everyone, also to me. So I took with them prasad, everything silent, no conversation, no anything, just they are taking prasad. And they not allowed to me to throw plate, they took also this leaf, plate and everything. So when procession started from Vrindavan Das Thakur house, procession start, and this young boy came, youngest from one, he catch me for the hand, and he told in little broken English, no, you should not be here, you have to dance with us. And let's go in the front, where is all Sankirtan is going on. This on the front is group, Kirtan groups, and they say, no, you should to come. And really, I start to feel in the heart some pushing for Kirtan, It was not like nothing happened, it was some feeling. So we started from that place to another place, maybe 10 kilometers or something. I was jumping like they are jumping. I cannot control myself. Then I saw His mercy of Vaishnavas are unbelievable. And we don't know, even if they are in the child body, but they are conscious soul. And they are really conscious, because who will come to do such things? You will never expect from children. Children are not on that level, But I was so surprised that they have some compassion towards fallen souls like myself. And they came and really, give. Then next day, again, we went, I'm thinking, to Godrum. Then same group came, and same things happened. They took me up front ahead and to dance with them and go in kirtan. Then one of them told, "Oh, we have heard for your Gurudev. We knows he is very great Vaishnava. Can you arrange that we all go there and take darshan from him?" These boys came. Then I told, sure. When we come back to Mayapur, that time Guru Maharaj was in Mayapur. And the parikrama was going, and just few days before Gaur Purnima. So I asked, but I don't know who was there. There is Pujari who was there. I asked, may they come to take this darshan of Guru Maharaj? And they went, all group, 5 of them, they went there with Guru Maharaj. They was paying dandavat and they was waiting what Gurudev will told to them. So Guru Maharaj spoke few words in the Bengali. He blessed them and they went. But I will never forget this feeling, how they share with me this feeling. Really, never I will forget. Although child, small boys, I was that time maybe 30 years or something. But they are like children, and I could not forget this. And happened in Vrindavan Das Thakur house. So, because of the blessings he received from Nityananda Prabhu, Vrindavan Das is said to have been his initiated disciple. Vrindavan Das is the recipient of Nityananda's blessing. He is the original Vyasa of Chaitanya pastimes. Krishna Das Kaviraj Goswami, he wrote in the Chaitanya Charitamrita. He wrote Chaitanya Bhagavat in 1535. Krishna Das Kaviraj Goswami, the author of Chaitanya Charitamrita, has written the following in praise of Vrindavan Das Thakur. In the praise of Vrindavan Das Thakur. Vrindavan Das, the son of Narayani, wrote the Chaitanya Mangala. Veda Vyas described Krishna Lila in the Srimad Bhagavatam. And Vrindavan Das is the Vyasadev of Chaitanya Lila. Just as Vyasadev compiled Lord Krishna's pastime in Srimad Bhagavatam, Thakur Vrindavan Das described Lord Chaitanya pastimes. He is Chaitanya Mangala and he letates all misfortune. From it I learned the wonders of Lord Chaitanya and Nityananda and came to know all the most subtle doctrines of devotional service to Krishna. Vrindavan Das Thakur has summarized the essence of the teaching of Srimad Bhagavatam in his Chaitanya Mangala. If even a Muslim or atheist should listen to Chaitanya Mangala, he immediately becomes a great Vaishnava. An ordinary human being could not have composed such a sublime work. Lord Chaitanya himself has spoken through the mouth of Vrindavan Das. I offer millions obeisances unto the lotus feet of Vrindavan Das Thakur, who has delivered the entire universe through his book. He was born in womb of Narayani, who eternally enjoys Sri Chaitanya remnants. How wonderful is his description of activities of the Lord. Simply by hearing which their 3 words have become liberated. Vrindavan Das becomes so absorbed in the description of Nityananda Prabhu's Lila that he didn't elaborately relate all Mahaprabhu activities, only summarizing them in abbreviated form. Krishna Das then elaborated on these undescribed activities in his Chaitanya Charitamrita. Vrindavan Das, the authorized biographer of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and equal to Srila Vyasadeva, He has described the Lord pastimes in such a way as to make them sweeter and sweeter. I shall try as far as possible to fill in the accounts he left out of fear of extensively enlarging this book. So Vrindavan Das, primarily Mahaprabhu's early activities such as what happened? Vrindavan Das, primarily Mahaprabhu's early activities such as his pastimes as student, his childhood, his chastisement of the Kazi, his departure from Navadvip, as well as some aspects of his life in Puri. Vrindavan Das Thakur demonstrated infinite mercy on the fallen souls by warning them. Eta parihareo je papi ninda kore, tabela thimarontar sirera upare. Even after being told how objectionable it is, if someone still blasphemes the Vaishnavas, then I will kick him in the head. You know, these things were spoken by many Vaishnavas, you know. When Srila Vrindavan Das Thakur say, those who will offend Lord Nityananda, or those who will offend Vaishnavas, I willing to kick them in the head. So some Sahajiyas, or some, how to say, some who was in opposition to Vrindavan Das Thakur, they told, what is this? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu have teach us this Trinada Pisunichana. How he can say such harsh words? But there is something behind. It is not just ordinary things, just some small things. There were one lila when one great devotee of Lord Nityananda, he visited place where was spoken some, how to say, spoken some Harikatha. So that devotee, I think is Rama Miketan. He came there and everyone paid, how to say, obeisances, and they paid some, how to say, attention to his Harikatha and to his glorification of Lord Nityananda. But one pujari, he was there, and that pujari, he didn't care at all. He not care at all what going on. So that devotee of Lord Nityananda, he became very angry. And he told, oh, this man, he should be punished. But actually this pujari became very satisfied. But brother of Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami was also there. So his brother of Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami also have some doubt in Nityananda Prabhu. He fully appreciated Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, but he didn't have this full faith in Nityananda Prabhu, because Nityananda Prabhu is Avaduta and his behaving is not understandable. So who can understand Nityananda? So some have some doubts, including brother of Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami. And this brother have started to arguing with that devotee of Nityananda Prabhu. And that time Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami hit you. Now you go to Vrindavan. and you will there be able to write your great work, this Chaitanya Charitamrita. So, when you hear this story, we can understand that there is many jivas who cannot understand glories of Vaishnavas and glories of Nityananda Prabhu. But how that jivas will get blessing, how they will get mercy. Srila Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami is extremely humble. Extremely humble. He always spoke in such way, I am worse than worst. My name should not be mentioned. I am so fallen, I am worse than Jaga in Madai, and so much humility is there. But Vrindavan Das Thakur say, no, who make Vaishnava parad, I will kick him in the head. By my foot is there. I will kick him. So Srila Prabhupada, Srila Bhakti Siddhanta, Srila Prabhupada, he give one explanation. Those who are not merciful to even to themselves, some souls, they are constantly making suicide. They are not even merciful to themselves. How they will get mercy? They are constantly criticizing Nityananda, they are constantly criticizing Vaishnavas. How they will be? By the blessing of Vrindavan Das Thakur. When he say, I kick them, actually he give the blessing. So this should be properly understood. Because many different places was going discussion why Srila Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami is so humble, representing the Trinada P. Sunichana in that way, and Srila Vrindavan Das Thakur in that way. So externally it is so harsh, is so powerful, I kick them in the head. But actually Prabhupada, he say, he give them this dust from his lotus feet. And sometime have to be reacted on that way. If somebody willingly don't want to take medicines, should be given medicine, but for his own benefit, for his own, his well-wisher, he's for their own welfare. So Vrindavan Das Thakur is really very, very merciful to fallen souls. Therefore, Acharyas told this Chaitanya Bhagavata changing the heart of demons. Even atheists, even those who is completely against to God, who doesn't have any, any affection or to God and to Vaishnavas, or showing any interest, Vrindavan Das Thakur will give him blessing. So here was written like that. The same words are repeated in the Adi Lila, Madhya Lila and Antya Lila Kandas of Sri Chaitanya Bhagavat. Some foolish and arrogant person misunderstands such statements and criticize Vrindavan Das Thakur for having made them. Such criticism lead them into the mud of offensiveness. In the connection, the remarks of Srila Prabhupada, Saraswati Goswami, Srila Prabhupada, the founder Acharya of Sri Chaitanya Math and all Gaudiya Maths are well worth studying. I am ready to kick the heads of those envious and hellish persons who blaspheme Nityananda Prabhu. If by so doing I will be able to forever prevent them for repeating their attempts to show disrespect for the Supreme Lord. Not only that, but if by so doing I can bring about a clear conception of the truth, I will be performing them to greatest service. So, you know, is really we can understand what is mercy of Vaishnavas. Really. This is not easy to understand. And how much they are tolerating our, how to say, our misbehaving. But what they want to give. What they want to give. They still want to give Krishna. They still want to give this, connect us with Supreme Lord. So even those who are so fallen, there is always somebody who taking care for them, for fallen souls. This is Nityananda Prabhu department. This is really Nityananda Prabhu department. So those who are following this mood of Nityananda Prabhu and who are come by his own will and who are eternal associate of, Chaitanya and Nityananda, they know conditioning position of soul and they are coming to give this. You know, to give this Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, to give Krishna, to give the Harinam, to give everything. So there is many ways to take voluntarily or to be forced to take. Better to take voluntarily. But also some have to take by the force, is that. But still for this highest welfare. So says Vrindavan Das, the incarnation of Vyasa and Acharya of the Vishwanath of Vaishnava faith. If even a single fleck of dust should fall from his foot on the head of sinful blasphemer, then that person will be blessed and all his sinful condition will inevitably be eradicated. In words which embody the goddess of learning and a flood of pure devotion, the Thakura reveals compassion for even the most atheistic blasphemer with the unswavering faith appropriate to a servant of Nityananda Prabhu, the Supreme Guru. He tells them that though they should be the object of indifference due to their foolishness, nevertheless, because of their ignorance of the truth of Nityananda, their instance of rushing headlong on the path to hell, and their reluctance to act in their own real self-interest, he and other compassionate Vaishnavas like him who practice and preach the Lord doctrines unselfishly and disinterestedly act for their welfare. The compassion which is manifested in Vrindavan Das statement is beyond the comprehension of those who have no understanding of what is truly in their own self-interest. Anyone who follows in the footsteps of Vrindavan Das, the incarnation of Vyasa, and both practices and preach the Vaishnava religion, is always engaged in an effort to bring about the ultimate well-being of everyone. Though he may make a superficial show of wishing to punish the enemies of the Lord, in fact, he give them compassion and mercy, which knows no limit. Vrindavan Das Thakur disappearance days in the Krishna Dashami of Vaishak. It was yesterday. There is some say that he disappearance in another date, but Vaishnavas are following this in calendar. So this was spoken by Srila Bhakti Vallabh Tirtha Goswami Maharaj in this Chaitanya. how to say, favorable to some kirtan, we get mercy of Nityananda Prabhu. So this is going in parallel with that. But firstly, we have to get mercy of Lord Nityananda, means Guru, Guru Tattva. So Srila Vrindavan Das Thakur, he describes in Chaitanya Bhagavata also this glory of Nityananda Charitamrita, this also, these glories of Nityananda Prabhu. So those really books are recommended. We have to read those. We have to go through to relish, to experience. When our heart will come more close to Nityananda Prabhu, when we will really take shelter in the lotus feet of Nityananda Prabhu. We have to take shelter. If we not take shelter by understanding, by the full link, by the realization, Nityananda, I am yours. I am yours. So please bestow mercy on me. How we will get mercy of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu? Mahaprabhu not cared for anyone who don't not got mercy of Nityananda Prabhu. So all first they get mercy of Nityananda Dev, then they are going to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So Nityananda is checking everything. He is Guru Tattva. And they say actually, even in the highest levels, same Nityananda Prabhu have different duties in different lila and different forms in different lila. All lila, it is controlled by, actually by the Nityananda Lila. Who will go, who is qualified to enter in this lila, who is qualified to enter in that lila, who is that. So same Nityananda is appear even in Ram Lila, is Ramani, is Lakshmanji. So every lila, it is Supreme Lord is present there like Nityananda Prabhu or extension of Nityananda or Balaji. So we really need this Guru Tattva. It is also source is in the Balaram, Lord Nityananda. Without blessing of Gurudev, we cannot understand anything. Our understanding will be always blocked. We may hear, we can read, we think, I know I'm dealing with this for so many years, I know. But if it's really not mercy of Nityananda, we will never get darshan of that. We will never get darshan of these words. This darshan of that words will be always in the theory. Means, theoretically we will know. But when we get the blessing of Guru or Lord Nityananda, then same words will be, we will get darshan of them. We will realize them. So to attain the mercy of God, we need the mercy of Guru, of Nityananda Prabhu. So Srila Vrindavan Das Thakur, he made clear this thing. He made very clear. Firstly, we surrender to Gurudev. Firstly, we surrender to Nityananda. Beg for mercy of Nityananda. Try to understand Nityananda personality. Try to serve him wholeheartedly. Then truth will descend automatically. It's not need to do much effort. Truth will come, truth will descend with that. Yasya deva parabhakti radha tadha. It is clearly spoken. This same tattva will descend and it will be reflected in the heart fully. Beg for mercy of Vrindavan Das Thakur, of Lord Nityananda, to bless us with strong faith in Guru and Vaishnava, in strong faith in Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and strong faith in holy name. And by the mercy of Guru Vaishnava, holy name, we will be able to understand highest truth, our ultimate goal. So we have Patitanam pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo namo namah. Jai Vaishnava Bhakta Vrinda ki